inside where our circle popped. It encourages one team to take control.
Got to deliver. Full commit on this. Push up.
And that's over towards Power. So 4 Thrives currently thriving over towards Hatsin. We're on board with AX and Nongshim Red Force in the ruins.
Scrambling to grab themselves some bits and bobs to fight with. Nongshim Red Force taking a bit of a dink towards the backside as well. DBS is in play. They start to make their move. This is real rough as well for Power, Blank. I mean, down to just one man left standing already. I know I was hyping him up a little bit, kind of a fan favorite for the crowd, but that is not a dream start whatsoever.
And 4 Thrives, 3 eliminations, 4 players still up and kicking. And they will be kicking Power out from half.
Just able to make the play on it. Always the chance for maybe a little bit of acclamation if you can stay alive. One player in the opening moments, first 15 seconds, yeah. Not the sort of sight that you'd like to see.
Ooh, nice.
Beautiful peek on it, Blank.
Yeah, good catch. Very, very good catch. And again, to be honest with you, AX, with the amount of control they've had throughout the entirety of this fight, they want to conclude this soon. They know they need to go towards that eastern side where our circle popped.
Equal trade so far. Looking to close the gap with the DBS, but the quick burst back over, looking pretty good actually. These trades though, so messy. Either side taking heavy hits, looking to see if they can convert. DBS just spamming out the shots. Need to play medic, get Henry back on his feet. Got the elevated fight, wide swing out on the corner, drop down into it. And there you have it. Come out on top in the end, being able to shut down the great work from Vision. Topping right now on the Elim points, that's 8 that they're rocking with.
It's a really, really nice start. And Sandhawk is particularly good for this, Jackie, where you're able to get a big lead at the start of the day just because it encourages one team to take control of the match. That was a nice step out from Borizin, honestly. But Devotee, the reaction speeds on that were insane.
It's a good setup for this teammate as well, the way they've read it. You play off the back of the nade into the peaks. You've got to force them into the fight. It's a good engagement, actually. Like, impressive stuff. They've been playing a relatively passive game rather than the hot drop that we sort of start off with, but rotations have been all right. The teamwork looked pretty good. Rough on the move here, though. Limited cover to work with and influence Rage. They take the peak up and do get the shot back over.
If it's quite honest, like it has been hard for them. There hasn't been too many areas to jump in. I mean, Aryan will get ahead here. Well, it's Cyrax.
It's the easy cam. Oh, hey,
that's take out influence.
He's literally had the backline this whole time, by the way. He's been slowly making his move in, right? He's rocked up, found influence Rage, and made the play. Oh, easy.
Fair play. Fair play.
2 Elim points. Can't actually turn your nose up at that, Blank.
No, you can't.
Let's see if he does any more. I'm rooting for him.
Absolutely, you will. They got a lot of team secret there, so stolen away. A lot away from Vision, honestly. An absolute galactic performance from them. Irina goes down. Aryan goes down as well. That's the Yangon Galacticos. And
Challengers Cup, and people not really looking towards their direction too much and actually getting a really good start here on Sanhok.
I mean, Neptura, them being able to achieve 14 eliminations, that's one way that you want to be able to start PMWC.
That is wild, and I think it really is.
Smoke there dissipates, and his eyebrows raise and are visible to Arena. Falcons somehow make their way in front of AX here, which is nice, and obviously take out the opposition. But what a disgusting circle this is. All lake, all field. Fireflux currently holding down towards Vision and 4 Thrives, so even if one of those teams gets away with their life, they're still going to have to deal with shots coming through. Well, Vision actually able to sneak on past using that ridgeline on the west towards the roadside to make that happen.
Nade after nade. It's good damage. AX being able to find opportunities to fight on their terms in both matchups we've seen today. Going for the full crash as well. The Rhino maneuver with the vehicles over the top side, hitting heavy onto the Falcons. Now Valo at least with the reply back, good for one.
No.
The nade on top of the team. Oh, Henry goes down and so do the Falcons. Oh mate, feels like no one really wins there. To
be honest, I think that should have been an AX just wiping out Palo.
Winning a global because this team is looking amazing.
100%.
I fully agree. I think we're also seeing one of the best players ever from Pakistan in Falak.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The 1 second nade specialist, you know, he's been having some great
So
time.
Into game 2, it's not really going to work out as well from them here. You go down relatively early, third squad to exit stage left. Did a massive cool-off as well over on the side of Yangon Galacticus, considering how impactful they were with that opening game. But let's dial in here with Alpha 7. Mafioso, clean connection over the top side. Wow. AX giving as good as they get. And fair play to them. It's actually been impressive how good they've looked in terms of the amount of pressure that must be on this squad. You've got to deliver. Full commit on this. Push up with the DBS. Oh, it's clean for the first, but the fight back with the moves. Ravo starting to really bring the heat towards them. You've got nades running in from the side as well. Alpha 7 with a lot of targets on them.
Revo canonically touted as the best shotgun player in the entire world. Hard to deal with him when he's flying through the air, gliding on the back of those wings. The DBS only taking shots over towards him. It's 4 thrives to backstab, and Alpha 7 was stuck between a rock and a hard place there. Noki once again playing anchor down towards that south side. I think honestly 4 thrives have a very, very good position here in the circle. And Balak with 4 elims so far during this game. I do think they have a good chance here, and now taking away first place spot. Nepturo, unfortunately. And that's Binny and Tizzy currently playing in a shack of their own. And likely Horror's going to struggle unless they can start finding picks on the outside of the circle over towards AX or Influence Rage.
Yeah, it's been good shots, but it's the fact that they're not really fully able to convert off the back of it, with the cycling of those knocks being really just stalemated. Henry here, you get the POV from the man spamming over towards the side. Good split as well for the backside. Sleepy still gets the tag back in. That's an instantaneous shot onto Henry. And they really do just take him out instantly. Good read of the lay of the land as well. So Aryan's trapped behind the vehicle. Bullets coming in from the side. 4 thrives still trying to keep themselves involved in these encounters and snatch points where they can.
Cyrix tried to edge his way down towards 4 thrives, but was immediately shut down there. Henry, I think, was on 12 bullets left. He'll have to set up this flying V. It's going to have to be very, very quick. Horror sends out, though, and no one's currently taking shots. Binny and Tizzy are currently encapsulated in smoke. One goes down, but it will be Aryan.
That last match, 24 points, 14 eliminations, being able to back it up there with the win. On top of that, you have Horror Esports, CSA pretty much just taking over Nepturo.
They really are. I mean,
of where he's currently at, and maybe calling out Solus, who I believe is down, if I'm not mistaken. We do have a bit of a crash, though. Falcons continuing to get into engagements, and this time it doesn't work out.
Regnum Kai are the ones to receive that.
Gets a few eliminations, especially.
yeah, I will say, though, as
Even in this moment, what do? I understand it's a tough spot. Influence Rage on one end, on the other, of course, you've got Fireflux, who's going to be gunning you down. But Power didn't have to be here. They could have made a move, as we do have the soak for it. It's easy, right, at times to get tunnel vision and just continue to fire down and lose your line of sight. Keep your head on a swivel, though. He absolutely does that. For DRX, I don't know how this fight even ended up unfolding. It's kind of awkward at the moment, but I tell you what, for the solo of AXTMG, he's giving it to the duo of DRX just up ahead. And well, at this point, right, if you're a solo, you're going for survivability, you're going for any points you can. But Solo says enough is enough. I want to get the finish, but I'm not able to get it, actually. Devo T gets to clean up and somehow, some way, still swimming, still staying alive, and takes down DRX by himself.
He will have the assist of Team Secret. Off on the way there. There were those off-angle shots coming on place here. On that northern side, they are fairly alone, fairly isolated, as the final player from AXTMG gets spotted, and Mafioso won't let that one go.
Trend for the rest of this tournament.
Yeah, something that we don't really tend to expect there from Sook. Even though we know that he's able to do it, especially with the caliber of players that are truly within his squad.
So they don't get too overzealous, but that means he's going to be out of play, and now you got the Vision members who have to try and finish off the remainder of this XTMG roster, who has 3 members, so it's going to be a good old-fashioned 3v3. The thing is, the longer this extends, the more opportunity for Power to move up, maybe even another roster to third party, and then at the end of the day, worst case scenario, you both end up...
That backstab.
Yeah, it's T24. He's the thorn in the side currently. of the roster of Hora. No Fear trying to take him out. Finally, Vision as well as AXTMG start to unfold. Henry is down. Bolt swings wide. Takes down yet another member. The cleanups are in, I believe. One solo remains. I don't know where that XTMG roster, or excuse me, it's Aryan. He's going to be off in the distance to the south of Vision. The question is, why was he so far away and not helping his roster? Because based off of what I'm seeing, he had a beautiful off angle, but he had zero effect.
I think there just wasn't those sight lines available to him. It's really hard to have that impact against someone who's 4DRX actually looking pretty tasty. They could potentially strike out all the way along it if they want to.
Yeah, they could, and I think it's going to be necessary because fighting this fight against Yangon Galacticus is not going to be easy. Back on the feet, though.
Have a lead against Alpha 7. The fact that they're doing this well and there's still room for growth is very impressive for the long-term potential of this tournament on 4th Rise.
And the reason why you're bringing this up, too, is because it didn't just happen once, Max. It happened